Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing some practical evidence-based tips to help deal with the COVID blues and just with the feelings we're feeling about what's going on in the world right now. So these are difficult and uncertain times. So I want to start by saying thank you to those who are making sacrifices to keep everyone safe, including those that are currently in lockdown. And it is normal to feel a sense of fear, anxiety, a sense of hopelessness, or even unease. These are all normal responses. It's perfectly natural to feel these things with everything that's happening in the world, and you're not alone in feeling like this. Our brain is a prediction machine. It works by predicting the future so we can make plans and anticipate what we're going to do. But right now, it's basically impossible to predict the future. We don't know what we're going to do next week. We don't know what the rules and regulations are going to be next month, let alone a year. It's impossible to plan. And this is stressful to the body and to the mind. It basically triggers the body's stress response, which is also known as the fight and flight system. So the question is, what can we do about it then? So there are some scientific evidence-based ways to improve the way we're coping and the way we think and feel. The first is creating a routine. With so much chaos in the world, creating order in our environment is a powerful way to help the chatter in the mind and help us feel better and like we do have more control over the situation. So routines can create some consistency and predictability. An example would be you could create a morning routine. You could wake up, brush your teeth, have a cup of tea, and go for a walk. And you just do the same thing every day, and it gives your brain some certainty. You know that routine will be there no matter what else is going on. Similarly, you could have an evening routine to wind down. The next is exercise. So exercise is so powerful. Exercise is so good for the body and the mind. It protects against stress, anxiety, and depression, improves your ability to think clearly, to make decisions, improves your immune system, so it stops you getting sick, and just generally improves your mood. So with exercise, my recommendation is the best exercise is the exercise that you do. Anything that you enjoy or that you like to do. So it can be walking, it can be running, it can be power walking, really swing those arms. It can be yoga, it can be resistance training. Anything that you enjoy is good. And 5 minutes is better than nothing. Any exercise is better than no exercise. If you want to spice it up a little bit, if you have trouble motivating yourself, try pairing exercise with music or exercise with others if you have that option available to you. The next is exposure to nature, to green spaces and blue spaces. So green spaces are any areas that have trees, vegetation. It could be parks, forests, and blue spaces are basically any bodies of water, rivers, lakes, oceans. So exposing yourself to these natural phenomenon is really powerful for the body and the mind. It's been shown to increase resiliency, improve your mood, and even improve your ability to think and maintain your attention. And powerful effects have been shown for well-being. So by exposing yourself to these spaces, they're a natural antidote to some of the stress and overwhelm that we're experiencing right now. Another way is staying connected. So we're social animals, and it's so important to stay connected with other people. We are literally wired to connect. And it's really hard because COVID's changed the way we connect and we socialise. But there are still things we can do. So my recommendations here would be to try and have as much face-to-face contact as you can, even if it is over a screen. So Zoom, FaceTime are great because studies have shown the brain responds very similarly when it's over a computer or a screen to when you're face-to-face in person. The biological mechanisms are the same or very similar. So try and get that face-to-face contact where you can, rather than maybe say instant messaging. You will enjoy the experience much more and you'll feel much more connected to the person you're talking to. Also, there are games on Zoom you can play to spice things up. But just generally, just check in with your friends and just try and stay connected. Just reach out, a phone call here and there, just to let people you care. So with all these tips, I want to start by saying this is not a prescription. These tips are completely optional, and please just take what resonates with you. There are a lot of polarizing views out there right now, but please remember, the virus is the common enemy, not each other. We're not fighting with each other, we're fighting with the virus. So please have compassion for each other. This is a really difficult time for everybody. I want to end the video by saying, please take care of yourself, guys. You're worth it. And if any of these tips have been helpful to you, please let me know. Please drop a comment or share with somebody who could particularly benefit from this video. If anybody wants more videos like this, please let me know what sort of content you'd like and hit that subscribe button. And lastly, if anybody is a bit of a nerd like myself and is interested in the research, I would love to share it with you. So just drop that in the comments below. Thank you guys. Take care.